Hello, Toodle Noodles. Are you ready to STEAM with me? So, you probably already know if you're one of my STEAM students, but STEAM stands for S for science, T for technology, E for engineering, A for arts, and M for math. Now, we have done a really good job so far of doing some science together. We use technology every time you watch these videos. I'm learning so much new technology right now just to do these videos for you. Engineering, we'll come back to that one. Arts, we've figured out some really fun projects. Even though you guys don't have all the same materials at home, we've been doing some fun art, right? And math, that one's easy. We've been doing lots of counting and adding, maybe even some subtracting. But this E for engineering was giving me some trouble. I was thinking, how can I teach engineering through a screen? I mean, seriously. So, then I thought about it, and I called a friend, and I realized engineering is just all about solving problems. Engineering is just creating a system to solve a problem. So, today, we are going to do some engineering together. We are going to do some architecture together, which is just designing a structure. And then we are going to do some construction, which is building that structure. Are you ready? It's going to be fun. Are you ready to build with me? Maybe you have some Legos. Maybe you have some blocks. But I did not have those things in my house, so I had to be an engineer and solve that problem. Do you know what I did? I got some cups, just regular plain old paper cups. Let's see how many I have. This is math, right? I have 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, 4 cups, 5 cups, 6 cups, 7 cups, 8 cups, 9 cups, 10 cups, 11 cups, 12 cups. Let me see there. Now you can see my 12 cups. I lined them up in 2 sets of 6. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cups. And I got a paper plate. Did you know you can build with paper plates? Engineers solve problems. And I got this handy dandy measurement tool, which I'm going to use for a couple things today. You'll see. So, first, engineering. Solve the problem, right? I want you to solve the problem in your house of what things you can build with. Architecture. I'm going to design my structure. Now, some things I want to think about when I'm designing my structure are balance. Is it going to fall over? Try this with me, okay? You stand up on 2 feet, okay? When you're standing on 2 feet, especially if you spread them out wide, you have great balance. What about if you stand up as tall as you can on your tippy toes? Try it. It's much harder to balance. You need stability. You need a foundation. So the wider your foundation, the more stability and balance your structure will have. And then something else you might want to think about if you're an architect is, how does my structure look? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. My paper cups and paper plate are probably not going to make the most beautiful building you ever did see. But once you've figured everything else out, you might want to decorate it, or you might want to just use bright, pretty materials. Like maybe you have magnetiles. Magnetiles are gorgeous because of all the bright colors, right? So maybe you want your structure not just to be balanced and stable, maybe you want it to be beautiful. Then we're going to build it. We're going to be construction workers. Are you ready? The first thing we are going to build is a bridge. Now, if I put this on top of all those cups, it's not going to work very well. But if I move half the cups back and balance it just on these 6 cups, I've built a bridge. Now what about if my bridge has to go over some water? What if I have some water my bridge has to go over? Let's pretend that this blue piece of paper is our water. Let's see how many cups I have to take out from underneath to fit my water under it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Is it still gonna balance? 4. Oh, please, still balance, please. Oop, I don't think that one wants to go. All right. So how many cups do I have under there still? 1, 2, 3. Now, if this was perfectly, there we go. You should be able to balance a bridge with just 2 bases. So now I have 2 bases, I have my bridge, and I have my water underneath, okay? The next thing, now, a bridge is horizontal. That means it goes back and forth. Let's make our arms horizontal. Put your arms out like this. That is horizontal. Try to get them so they are perfectly even with the floor. It doesn't really look like it on the camera because of the angle, but my arms are perfectly horizontal. They're even with the floor. The floor and the ceiling go in horizontal directions. Now we are going to try to build vertically. That's just up and down. Put your arms up vertically. Straight up. That's vertical, okay? We're going to try to build as tall as we can. Let's see. If I put the cups like this, one just goes right inside the other. That's not going to get very tall, is it? I'm going to try to make my structure as tall as I can. Will you help me count? I have 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. It's not very stable, is it? I'm trying to balance it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! My tower fell down, but that's okay because when we're building, we keep trying new things and just building it again, right? Sometimes your blocks fall down. You can just try again. Let's try one more time and see if I can get taller than 4 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Now, if you were really thinking like an engineer, you might think, what if I tape those cups together? What if I try to make it more stable? I don't know. What kinds of things could we do to make our tower more stable, to give it more stability. Now, I have some fun tack. Maybe you have some tape. Maybe you have some glue. Maybe you just have more stable blocks. Or maybe your blocks have magnets in them that will help it stay together. But I don't have magnets. Well, I do, but I want to try it with the cups. Let's see. If I stick, nope, still not going to work. But you are engineers, so you can think of some things that will work for you, right? It's all about trying things and seeing what works. So I want you to try to make the tallest tower you can. I want you to try to make the longest bridge you can. See? Height is how tall something is, and length is how long something is. I want you to see the longest bridge you can make and the tallest tower you can make. Maybe you can have a grown-up help you measure it. The last thing we are going to build, that's why I have this handy dandy paper plate, is a platform. Now, we're going to see a platform. It's just a table. Has some legs. Hold something up. We're going to try to see the least amount of cups we can use to build this platform. 1, right? You can count to 1. Okay. So we can build a platform with 1 cup, but I want to see how many cups I can use to support this platform. So let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 cups under there, guys. See my platform I built with 9 bases? It's very stable. That means it has a really good foundation. The foundation is just whatever you use to support your structure. Pretty cool, right? All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is perpendicular. So we learned about horizontal, and we learned about vertical. This is perpendicular. It's where they go in directions that are at a right angle, like this, right? So these things are perpendicular. This goes this way, side to side, horizontal, and this is vertical. Even if I turn it this way and make this one vertical and this one side to side, they are still perpendicular, right? So most of the time when you're building your bridge, you want your angles to be perpendicular, because watch this. If I try to make this one 2 cups tall, and this one 1 cup tall, do you think that's gonna work? Maybe we might get a ramp for a while, but it's not as stable or balanced, right? So I want you to think about drawing some lines that are horizontal, some lines that are vertical, and some lines that are perpendicular. I know you can do it. That's your homework. Okay, my friends. Funny story. You know how I said we were all learning new technology right now? That's right. T for technology. Look at that T. Do you notice something about it? It has a vertical line and a horizontal line, and they're perpendicular. Oh, look at that. Okay, so speaking of technology, my camera was flipped. All of the words through all of the work I've done today were backwards. Oh my goodness, no! So, we are going to start all over and try this again. We're going to put a sun at the top of our paper. Oh, Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. That's how we know this is the top of our paper. Then, we're going to put some grass at the bottom of our paper for the ground. Okay, that's how we know that this is the bottom. And the ground goes horizontally. Horizontal. Which means it just goes side to side. Then, any of the lines that go up and down, which mean they are pointing from the sky to the ground, those lines are vertical. Vertical. Okay? Now, if you take a line that is horizontal, and you cross it with a line that is vertical, you get lines that are perpendicular. How's that for a nice long word? I know my STEAM friends love long words. Can you say it with me? Perpendicular? Huh. Perpendicular? That is a nice long word. Now, the next thing we did was take some vertical lines and some horizontal lines. And if they are the same length, do you know what shape that makes? I bet you do. It makes a square. Square. Look at that. If you take long horizontal lines that are the same length as each other, and you take shorter vertical lines that are the same length, what shape does that make? Can you guess? That makes a rectangle. Now here is what I would like you to do. You don't just have to use lines on your paper. You can use tape. You can use tape to make my horizontal lines. And I can use straws to make my vertical lines. Move them around. See what kind of art you can make using horizontal lines and vertical lines. I'll even give you a peek since I did it already. might want to try playing with this. The explorers and I are going to measure our lines. And we are going to make rectangles and squares. Watch this neat trick. If I take two rectangles and two squares and put them together, what does it make? Oh, a rectangle! Shh, don't tell the explorers I told you, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna re-record their video. Don't tell them what their homework is. All right, I love you guys, and I hope you have fun playing with horizontal lines and vertical lines to make art of your own. I can't wait to see what you create. I love you. Thanks for crafting with me. Hey CCBC friends. Did you have fun being engineers with me today? I had fun being engineers with you. We made a tower and we made a bridge and we talked about vertical lines that go up and down and horizontal lines that go side to side and perpendicular lines that go up and down and side to side. And I wanted to show you the lungs inside your body. Take a deep breath with me. Ready? Can you feel your lungs? Can you feel your lungs in there full of air? Blow it out. That is what your lungs look like inside your body. See? These are just like balloons that fill up with air when you breathe in. Did you feel your lungs? And I want to introduce you to my friend, the ring-tailed lemur. See the rings on his tail? He lives in Madagascar. If you've seen the movie Madagascar, you know King Julian is a ring-tailed lemur. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. Yes. He lives in Madagascar. And you know he does something called a stink fight? What? He gets his tail all stinky and he waves it at people he doesn't like. It's called a stink fight. So silly. Oh my goodness, that silly ring-tailed lemur. I had so much fun being engineers with you guys today, and I hope that you build some towers and some bridges with whatever you have at your house. Okay, I love you guys. I miss you, and I hope you had fun with STEAM today. Bye.